Coach
Coach
Scott,
Scott,
hold on. Let me let Coach J respond. Coach J, after this, we're going to go to the next segment.
Coach Scott, we really have to stop this. We really have to stop this. Like literally, we've been talking about the team building around Anthony Davis, right? But none of these moves LA has made has shown that. Why haven't you went and got Anthony Davis a real point guard? Why? Tell me, why haven't you done that? Like, why? It's like LeBron James came to the Lakers when he was, 36 years old? And you telling me they're building around Anthony Davis with somebody who's 37, 38, 39, 40? That don't even make sense. Come on. This thing is about LeBron James. It always has been about LeBron James. And as long as he's there, it's going to be about LeBron James. It's just what it is.
He went and got a championship in LA. LeBron James got a championship in LA. I got them. Just some, not all of them, but LA has a lot of championships. They won in 80, 87. Then they had, a little span where they won in 2001, 2010. I'm sorry, I'm going the wrong way. 80, 82, 85, 87, 88. Then in 2000. Then 2001, 2009, 2010. Then there is a gap to 2020. And there's another gap. Now, here's the crazy thing. The position that LeBron's contract has just placed the Lakers in, there's an article, and Coach Shayo, you put me onto this article that I read, that the author, and if you want to bring it out, let you bring it out, that the author said that, this LA team might not win another championship until 28, just based off the position that they're going to be left in their salary cap. So, but yet we see JJ Redick, who just came in. We see Lakers just draft Bronny. He just signed a 4-year, almost $8 million deal, right? And then we have Anthony Davis. My question, and I'm gonna start with you this time, Coach Dale. My question is, are the Lakers wasting, or have they wasted Anthony Davis's prime, the prime of his career? Have they done him a disservice?
Yes, they have done him a disservice. As I said in the first segment, okay, Anthony Davis is number 4 all time in PER, player efficiency rating. Okay, is that a perfect stat? No, it's not a perfect stat, but it's a good one, right? He's number 4 all time. That's above Shaq. That's above Steph. That's above KD, Bird, Magic, all of these greats. Anthony Davis is number 4. Okay. Anthony Davis is one of the best defensive players, if not the best defensive player of this era. Okay. Let's just make this clear. 25, 13, and 4 last year on 56% shooting. This dude is different. He's different. Okay. But he's not appreciated because he's playing alongside LeBron James. And LeBron James fans will not allow it. This team has not been built around Anthony Davis. Let's stop it. Tell me what superstar Abaya or Coach Scott in their prime, in the prime of their career, is getting is their next option next to him, their running mate. It's a 40-year-old man, a 40-year-old. Who does that? Tell me, who does that? If you say this is about Anthony Davis, why are you surrounding him with a man that's 40 years old? Why? This isn't about Anthony Davis. This is about LeBron James and what can LeBron James do in the twilight of his career to accumulate stats and a possible one championship level. This is what it's about.
Exactly. Well, Coach Scott, the question has to be asked because LeBron was willing to take, what was it, like a $20 million pay cut so that he can get somebody in there. Everybody said no, so he went for the max. He might as well, right? Get the money. Nobody's coming to the Lake Show. Now, if it's about AD, why didn't he continue? Because, you still have DeMar out there, DeMar DeRozan out there. There's still some things there's some pieces they could have added that they might not be able to add right now. But if you're saying this about AD, Coach Scott, I think it's a fair question. Why is he playing alongside of a 40-year-old man who has a $100 million contract? Yes, he still can get you 25, 7, and 7, but that 25, 7, and 7 don't hit the same. He can get 25 points, 7 rebounds, 7 6. Yeah, it can. But now, before you start scrunching your face and moving that Miami Hurricane hat, that should be a Florida State hat. Before you start doing all that, right? Before you start doing all that, you and I both, and Coach J.O., we all said it. All 30-point games are not equal. Yep. So all 25-point games are not equal. I can score 25. You can score 25. My 25 can have more of an impact than yours, depending on how it came in the game. So yes, LeBron James can get you 25, 7-7, but at 40, his 25 ain't hitting the same like it used to. So if it's about AD, Coach Scott, then that's a fair question. It's a fair question. Like you said something earlier about players not want to be the second option and whatnot. Well, Paul George was the second option in LA. He's going to be the second option probably in Philly. So I don't think that was an issue with him. So I told you that was a fair question. But I also think this is a fair question by Coach J.O. What's your thought?
He's not going to be a second option in Philly. He's going to be the third option in Philly as well. So
but that works against your argument then.
Hey, that's perfectly fine. I can take that. I can take that argument, but I can't take what Coach J.O. is saying. And I think that a Joel Embiid and a young Maxey, I think you kind of see the difference of the team and the regime. I guess he likes the colors. I don't know. Same colors as the Clippers. I guess he liked the colors. I don't know. But here's what I'm saying. As it pertains to Anthony Davis, you already have a championship. Last season was really the first time Anthony Davis played as many games as he's played. He's been on the injured list. As great as he is and as great as he plays defense, the guy's been on the injury list for forever. AD, his initials was always disabled. So with that being said, how do you legitimately say, okay, we run the offense through AD. LeBron's 25, 7-7. It just ain't the same. It just ain't the same. If you're the Lakers organization, what do? You get rid of LeBron and then do what?
No, well, get rid of LeBron
and then go get who?
I'm saying that. I'm saying it. Right. I'm saying it, Abay.
Wait. Let's not transition the conversation because initially you said the team was built for AD.
Absolutely, they're building a younger team. Abaya, the two oldest players on the team are Anthony Davis and LeBron James.
But wait, you're pointing out how many games Anthony Davis don't play, but let's not forget, since 2013 to 15, LeBron has been on the decline himself, averaging 50 or 60 games per season too. So it's not like he's playing 80 games or 75 games every season.
He's playing when needed, though. He's playing when needed. He's playing when needed. He's available when needed.
That's
Anthony Davis in his career, we can't say the same thing. And this is just the facts. This is just being honest.
It's not. Coach Dale. We see Anthony Davis go 31-16 and give a very healthy effort. And yet and still, again, it's not. I agree with Coach Dale on this. It's not about LeBron. It's about the LeBron maniacs that they call fans. They're the ones immediately after the playoffs, get rid of AD. They're the ones who always say get rid of the other players who did everything they could do because they didn't give LeBron what he needed. That's the point. It's not necessary to me. And now Coach J has his own opinion, but I'm not saying get rid of the LeBron. Coach J is saying that. I think the fans get rid of that.
I'm saying it because the franchise is being held hostage right now.
The franchise is not being Coach.
Yeah, it is.
The franchise is not being held hostage.
Yeah, they are.
They could have made any decision they want. Here's where the organization is being held hostage, not being able to close the deal. That's where they're being held hostage. Not being able to get Dan Hurley, not being able to close the deal on a Clay, not being able to close the deal and go get a DeMar DeRozan. That's the organization. They're holding themselves hostage. Did you hear the gap?
Let me ask you this.
Coach. Hold on, Coach. Did you hear the gap in spaces of time that they hadn't won championships prior to LeBron James getting there? That don't have nothing to do with LeBron James. That has something to do with the office, the front office. That's what it has something to do with.
Can I ask you a question?
Not being able to close the deal in the hottest city in basketball outside of Miami.
Let me ask you this. If Jokic was on the Lakers, right, and there was an opportunity for Clay to come or DeRozan to come or any of these players to come, they're just hypothetical. I know it's hypothetical. Do you think that players would come to play with Jokic?
No.
Okay. All right. If you believe that. All right. Come on, man. Let's just be real.
Why they not trying to take a pay cut and go play with him now? Then
Russell Westbrook is about to go play with him.
great.
He's about
A number six, a six man. Six man.
That's all they can afford right now. That's all they can afford right now.
That's it. That's the
Wait, I have a question. A six man, is that bad? Because we've seen teams not advance in the playoffs because they didn't have a six man.
Because they didn't have a six man. Again, I agree with you. One of my favorite players, Jamal Crawford.
But wait, hold on. But you said that as an insult, right?
No, I said that for him to actually do what he did and prove the point. It's a six man. We know Russell Westbrook is not going to get that same kind of contract that he had in LA, nor is he going to have either a contract that he had for the Lakers. He's not going to have. They're not paying him that. They're not paying him that.
So, Coach Scott, you don't think the Lakers are wasting Anthony Davis's prime?
Well, here's my question. No, I don't.
No,
I don't. But here's my question to you. Here's my question to you. If they're wasting Anthony Davis's time, here's what gets me with LeBron James haters. If they're wasting his time, why the hell don't he speak up for himself and say, y'all wasting my time and look for an option out?
Because
why don't he do that?
He can't. You know why?
Can't mean won't.
You know why?
Can't mean won't. When you got
LeBron James minions that run the NBA media, your Shannon Sharps and your Nick Wrights, they're gonna eat him alive.
How are they going to eat him alive when they control the narrative for his job?
They control the narrative.
Abaya just said it. They were calling for his job. So
they control the narrative.
It'll be easy for you to walk out the door. He literally just said it. They were calling for his job at the end of the playoffs. So it would be easy for him to exit, right?
They control the narrative.
Well,
the media controls the narrative.
They wouldn't have controlled that narrative because they asked for him to leave.
Again.
So I don't. So since
that's what happened. That's what happened when you get hit with the own words clip. I hit him with his own words. He don't know what to say.
That was the most ridiculous response I've heard. Like sometimes I get discombobulated by craziness. So listen, because he didn't speak up, are we going to say that? So that's what that means. LA's not wasting his time because Anthony Davis didn't say anything. Is that what we're saying? Because he didn't audibly say, "You're wasting my time," or "Trade me," or "I want another team." Because he didn't say anything. Are we really saying that is what we're going to base everything on? Saying that the Lakers are not wasting Anthony Davis's prime because Anthony Davis hasn't said anything? Is that what you're saying? I want to make sure you're saying that.
That's exactly what I'm saying. That is exactly what I'm saying.
Wow. That is
exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying. What player that is the fourth greatest player per basketball stat man over here? Why don't he have an option to leave? Why don't he have the ability to say trade me? Why don't he have ability to sit in the room and say, hey, look, LeBron's going to be gone after 2 years. What am I here doing? What I'm wasting my career. I'm wasting my time.
Can I answer that?
Yeah.
He didn't say anything, as Coach Jay alluded to a second ago. He didn't say anything the same reason other players didn't say anything. And they waited till after they were retired, and they waited till after they got to the interviews, and they waited to tell. Wait. Before you do that, and play with the little Miami Hurricane hat that you shouldn't be wearing, right? Before you do that, Coach Jay, you're not a Miami Hurricane fan, are you?
Nope.
Nah, I'm a Florida State fan. So I don't even know how you got on. It should have been FSU hat. Wait. Before you do that, right? Before you do that, can you honestly tell me that you have not heard J.R. Smith, you have not heard Eddie House, you have not heard Haslam and other players say what I'm saying right now? Because I know y'all love to throw that word hater around as if we're hating. Because if we're hating, then they're hating too. And they're team.
Right.
So have they heard? So let me ask you this question. So you're saying you have heard that they said the same thing I'm saying right now. Then if that's the case, then yes, then Anthony Davis might not say anything. Because players don't say anything because players have this thing or this belief whether we want to say it's true or not, players have this belief that you cannot speak up or speak against LeBron James. He is the man. He is the face of the NBA. So for you to ask your question, saying that you've heard those interviews of players saying this, that does not prove that the Lakers are not wasting AD's prime because he didn't say anything. Maybe he's scared or don't know what type of reaction or feedback or blackball he might get. I don't know. And that may be an extreme, and I'll give you that. But the point is, it's not the first time in history, Coach, in LeBron James' history, that his players or teammates are scared to say something and they wait until later and say it over there on podcasts, whatever.
Well, again, I think that any player in the NBA, any player that's in the NBA that's making the money Anthony Davis is making, playing next to LeBron James, and he's afraid to say, what about me? What about my career? Shame on him. Shame on him.
Come on. Coach Scott.
Coach Scott, I'm going to give you the last word. We're going to go to the next segment.
That's shameful.
Coach Scott, hold on. Let me let Coach J respond. Coach J, after this, we're going to go to the next segment.
Coach Scott, we really have to stop this. We really have to stop this. Like literally, we've been talking about the team building around Anthony Davis, right? But none of these moves LA has made has shown that. Why haven't you went and got Anthony Davis a real point guard? Why? Tell me, why haven't you done that? Like, why? It's like LeBron James came to the Lakers when he was, 36 years old? And you telling me they're building around Anthony Davis with somebody who's 37, 38, 39, 40? That don't even make sense. Come on. This thing is about LeBron James. It always has been about LeBron James. And as long as he's there, it's going to be about LeBron James. It's just what it is.
All right. Well, listen. Let's go to the next segment. Coach, you got to change the hat. I think it's doing something to you. It's doing something to you, brother. It got to be a Florida State hat pennant. So, listen. Yeah, it got to be. No, it's not because it's too tight. It's because it says hurricane or something.